and a very warm welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Global TV Media News, live in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. I am Chidima Jarasin. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the appointment of a new board and management team of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, inclusive of the following board and management team members: Chedu Abia Chairman, Delta Samuel Obuku Managing Director, CEO, Bayelsa Boma Iyaye, Executive Director of Finance and Admin, Rivers Victor Antai, Executive Director Projects, Akwa Ibom, Ifedayo Adebunde, Executive Director Corporate Services, Ondo, Senator Dimaru Denya Bafo, State Representatives Bayelsa, Abasi Indika Okono, State Representative Akwa Ibom, Retired Honorable Monday Igbuya, State Representative Delta, Chief Tony Okocha, State Representative Rivers, Honorable Patrick Asobwenre, State Representative Edo, Kirian Uchegbu, State Representative Imo, Victor Kolade Akinjo, State Representative Ondo, Chief Dimba Eruba, State Representative Abia, Asu Oko Okang, State Representative Cross River, Honorable Nick Wande, Zonal Representative North Central, Honorable Namdas Abdul Razak, Zonal Representative Northeast, Senator Dr. Ibrahim Abdullahi Gobri, Zonal Representative Northwest. The President expects that the new board and management team will ensure a new era of successful administration in the NDDC. In line with his renewed hope agenda, all of the above listed appointments take immediate effect. Vice President Kashim Shettima yesterday declared that Nigeria was in a difficult economic situation, charging members of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms to develop a robust roadmap that would transform the economy and take the country out of its current state. The Vice President gave the advice when he received in audience members of the committee led by the chairman, Taiwo Oyedele, at the State House, Abuja. Reminding the committee of the enormity of the task it is saddled with, the Vice President expressed belief that it possesses the requisite competence to deliver on its mandate, urging members to come up with a robust roadmap that will reposition the nation's economy. The Vice President noted that fiscal policy and tax reforms were a potent tool for resource mobilization. He charged the committee to make recommendations that would be quick deliverables in view of the current economic realities. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has said his administration has yet to make a decision on how to expand the 5 billion naira palliative fund expected from the federal government. He noted that his administration may consider transportation and food support, while noting that efforts were ongoing to bring back urban mass transportation to the FCT to reduce commuters' suffering. Wike revealed the development in Abuja after a closed-door meeting with contractors handling several projects in the FCT. Some state governments have confirmed receiving 2 billion naira from the amount, while awaiting the 3 billion naira balance. The release of massive volumes of water from Lagdo Dam in Cameroon since August 14, 2023, which triggered fear of widespread flooding in 11 states in Nigeria, has been stopped by managers of the dam. The federal government announced on Tuesday. This was announced at a press briefing in Abuja that focused on the August 2023 water release from Lagdo Dam, as the government revealed that the spilling of water from the facility was stopped by 11 a.m. on Monday, August 28, 2023. Director General of the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency, Clement Nze, who disclosed this to journalists, explained that in Nigeria, the month of June every year served as the beginning of a new hydrological year in the River Niger Basin. He said the River Niger Basin covered 9 countries in West and Central Africa, including Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Chad, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Mali, Niger, and Nigeria. Under the umbrella body of the Niger Basin Authority based in Niamey, Niger Republic, Nigeria is downstream of all the countries in the basin, according to Nze. Army officers have appeared on national television in Gabon to say they have taken power. They said they were annulling the result of Saturday's election in which President Ali Bongo was declared the winner. The Electoral Commission said Bongo had won just under two-thirds of the votes in an election the opposition argued was fraudulent. His overthrow would end his family's 53-year hold on power in Gabon. 12 soldiers appeared on television on Wednesday announcing they were cancelling the results of the election and dissolving all the institutions of the republic. They also said the country's borders had been closed until further notice. One of the soldiers said on TV channel Gabon 24, quote, "We have decided to defend peace by putting an end to the current regime," unquote. This, he added, was down to irresponsible, unpredictable governance, resulting in a continuing deterioration in social cohesion that risks leading the country into chaos. In a concerted effort to enhance passport processing services to the teeming numbers of passport applicants in Kaduna State, the Nigeria Immigration Service (NIS) has unveiled an enhanced e-passport production center in Kaduna State. At the official commissioning ceremony at the Kaduna State Command, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Uba Sani, who was represented by his Chief of Staff, Sani Kila, expressed gratitude to the Nigerian Immigration Service for establishing the cutting-edge facility in Kaduna State. Kikeloma Okere has the details.
The representative of Kaduna State Governor assured the Nigerian Immigration Service of the state government's unwavering support and commitment to collaboration, noting that Nigeria is proudly at the forefront of technological innovation, being the first nation in Africa and fifth global to embrace this remarkable achievement. The enhanced new part within the country and NIS mission abroad, noting that the national identity number remains a mandatory requirement for obtaining the enhanced e-passport, and the information in both documents must be congruent.
Today, I'm here to continue from where this stopped, which is to flag off the enhanced e-passport in Kaduna to add up to the one in Zaria that was commissioned and flagged off, a few months ago.
She further emphasized that the NIS is dedicated to delivering passports within the prescribed time frame of 3 to 6 weeks following biometric capture provided, adding that there are no technical challenges or application discrepancies, such as discrepancies in national identification number of applicants. It is expected that with the rollout of this enhanced travel document, instance of delay in processing passports will be taken care of. Kikeloma Okere, Global Television News.
Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, has offered scholarships to 628 students of the Bayero University, Kano, BUK. Flagging off the scheme at the School of Continuing Education, BUK, yesterday, the Chief of Staff to the Deputy President of the Senate, Professor Muhammad Abdullahi, said the scheme was conceived by the Deputy President of the Senate to support his constituents to pursue their studies in various tertiary institutions in the country. The students who were selected from Kano North Senatorial District, which the lawmakers represent, were given 50,000 naira each. The special advisor to the Deputy President of the Senate on Media and Publicity, Ismaili Mudashri, said the gesture would be extended to all students from Kano North Senatorial District in all tertiary institutions in the country. He urged the beneficiaries to take advantage of the gesture and study hard for them to excel in their academic pursuits. You're watching Global TV Media News, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us across social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles now showing on your screen. When the media news returns, China, India, Mexico, others plan fresh investment in Nigeria. We'll be back right after this break with these and other stories for you. This is Global Television, bringing you live broadcast of the midday news from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Ambassadors from the Chinese, Indian, Mexican, and Indonesian governments have said that they will continue to deepen investments in the Nigerian economy. The envoy spoke at the International Business Conference and Expo 2023, organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry with the theme Invest Nigeria. In his remarks, the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, Zhang Chun, said the Chinese government would deepen its ties with Nigeria through sustainable investment. He noted that many Chinese companies such as Huawei had already begun to consolidate their presence in Nigeria through strategic investment. India's ambassador to Nigeria, Sri Balasubramanian, said that in the past 4 decades, India had made investments spanning across the pharmaceutical, food and manufacturing sectors to the tune of $19 billion. The Commissioner for Insurance, National Insurance Commission, NICOM, Olorundare Sunday Thomas, said the Commission is taking the issue of financial inclusion very seriously in order to enhance insurance penetration in Nigeria. The commissioner, who made this known while interacting with newsmen at the retreat for insurance journalists recently held in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, disclosed that the commission is not relenting in its drive to bring those who are currently not enjoying insurance services into the system. For easy access to such services and economic benefits, Kikelomo Okere has details.
For Insurance disclosed that the Commission has approved additional products and licensed additional micro-insurance companies to promote insurance penetration and enhance service delivery. According to NICOM boss, micro-insurance and Takaful have a unit in the Commission that has the primary responsibility of promoting insurance penetration.
Again, since the new government came into being, I have had cause to see the SGF, and we are working on the guideline for the insurances of government assets. They are taking it very seriously. You know, His Excellency the President, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, established insurance culture in Lagos State. And until today, except one regime that didn't pay premium during his tenure, all the governors in Lagos State have followed his the template that he put down on insurance. So he's replicating that at the federal level. If somebody who is interested in the insurance sector, and of course we are going to enlarge on that. Over the last 3 years, we've had a lot of encouragement also from governments. If you tabulate what has come from the government in terms of premium payment, it has been looking up. It has been on the upward swing. With respect to micro insurance and even Takaful, financial inclusion generally, we are taking it very seriously. We have a unit, a whole unit in the commission that has the primary responsibility for that. The governance structure of financial inclusion. The product approval is taken away from the center and is domiciled in that unit. Approval process for microinsurance and Takaful institutions are being dealt with at the financial inclusion unit.
Earlier, NICOM Deputy Commissioner Technical Sabiu Abubakar stated that the patronage of low-income earners to micro-insurance operators has increased significantly. He revealed further that the Commission has also increased the number of licensed micro-insurance operators and now have series of conventional insurers who are big players in the industry, recently indicating their interest in the micro-insurance.
That attracted some organizations to join macro insurance companies in the market. We have increase in the operators, and recently the big players who are the main conventional insurance are also taking interest in micro insurance. We've been receiving applications for window operations. The insurance company are making interest actually. The product, we don't have much new products, but all the same, the existing ones are profitable. They are actually getting what they want.
Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
Members of the House of Representatives are planning to ask the federal government to privatize the 4 petroleum refineries in the country. Chairman House Committee on Petroleum Upstream Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere said that they are presenting the proposal for the privatization of the 4 national refineries in the next few days. Ugochinyere, who spoke during the committee's courtesy visit to the Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative (NEITI) in Abuja, said the committee is basing the proposal on the fact that the rehabilitation of the refineries are gulped funds that would have been sufficient to build 3 more refineries. He stated that privatizing the refineries will make them more beneficial to the citizenry since they will provide refined petroleum products domestically. He added that the NEITI has taken a commendable position by seeking more investments downstream as it has to do with the building of more private refineries. According to him, establishment of private refineries will help to create more jobs, infrastructure, and result in an efficient and transparent oil industry. At least 183 people have been killed since July in clashes in Ethiopia's Amhara region, the United Nations said Tuesday as it appealed for the killings, violence and rights abuse to end. Tension in the northern region ratcheted up this year after the end of a devastating war in the neighboring region of Tigray that also drew in fighters from Amhara. We're very concerned by the deteriorating human rights situation in some regions of Ethiopia, UN Rights Office spokeswoman Martha Huatado told reporters in Geneva. In April, the federal government announced it was dismantling regional forces across the country. The move triggered protests by Amhara nationalists who said it would weaken the region. Clashes erupted in early July between the National Army and local fighters known as Fano, prompting the authorities in Addis Ababa on August 4th to declare a 6-month state of emergency. The status gives the authorities broad powers to arrest suspects without a court order, impose curfews and ban public gatherings, Huatado said. Cubans were to evacuate coastal towns, batten down homes and tie down fishing boats as Idala lingered for hours on Monday near the western end of the Caribbean island nation. By mid-afternoon, chocolate-brown floodwaters had swamped the small fishing village of Guan, 1 hour's drive south of Havana. Chairman of the Nigeria Premier League NPL board, Benga Elegbe Laye, says his administration is set to increase the revenue base for the club so as to attract quality players from beyond Nigeria, as well as improve infrastructure. The NPL board chairman made this known at the inaugural general meeting of the Nigeria Premier League in Abuja. Sharon Ajay has details.
According to the chairman of the board, the league will build on achievements of the last season to ensure that Nigerian domestic league reclaims a pride of place in Africa. It therefore appealed to the club leaders to offer all required support to the Propel Sport African team as they start, adding that there will be no favoritism in applying the rules, no matter whose interest is at stake, as the sole interest is the good of the league.
We expect to improve on our performance last season, and I'm very sure that we are ready, we are prepared to give Nigeria the best we can, and our best should be enough to make Nigeria one of the best leagues in Africa. We hope this season we tell our clubs, if you don't have this particular license, you don't sit on the bench. So coaches will go and upgrade their certificates and be able to at least meet the standard of CAF.
The President Nigerian Football Federation, Ibrahim Gusau, reaffirms their commitment to ensure they have a successful season, pledging the team commitment to be more competitive by playing the full league, which will give the advantage of improvement.
So I want to assure you, we at the Nigerian Football Federation will do our best to ensure that at least we have a successful season this time around. And then more so, you see what we are talking about, the performance of the teams at the continental level. With the way we are going, we have to look inward and see what more we can do. And these are the kind of things that we need to do, and to see that at least we make our teams to be more competitive. And by playing the full league, it's going to give us more advantage to ensure that at least our teams will improve from the way they are. And by the level of having most of the matches that are going to be streamed live, and even some of them are going to be televised live by the rest of this season.
The NPL annual general meeting is aimed to drive the upliftment of the NPFL to be competitive on the continent and commercially attractive to corporate Nigeria and businesses. Sharona J reporting for Global TV News.
That's it on Global TV Midday News, live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on Star Times channel 276. Kindly follow us across social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles now showing on your screen. I am Chidima Jarrison. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you again.